all know Taylor Swift for the heart-melting songs and the Hollywood love drama. But do you know there's a side to this 34-year-old music maestro that will leave you saying, wait, what? Beyond the catchy country beats, Taylor's got some seriously crazy facts up her sleeve, from her musical roots to overcoming eating disorders. Hold on tight, guys, because I've got 7 mind-blowing facts about Taylor Swift.
Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me do.
Starting this list with the craziest fact one may ever imagine about Taylor Swift's childhood years. Growing up on a Christmas tree farm sounds like something straight out of a holiday fairy tale, doesn't it? Well, that's exactly where Taylor Swift spent her early years. Hailing from Reading, Pennsylvania, Taylor's childhood was filled with the magic of the festive season, surrounded by evergreens and the spirit of Christmas. From a young age, Taylor was immersed in Christmas trees. While most kids were playing with toys, she was busy helping her dad out on the farm. One of her main jobs was making sure those trees stayed bug-free. Yup, Taylor took on the important role of knocking praying mantis pods out of the trees, ensuring a pest-free Christmas. In a 2014 interview, Taylor reflected on her unusual childhood, saying it was such a weird place to grow up, but it has cemented in me this unusual level of excitement about fall and then the holiday season. This excitement translated into her creative work as well. In 2019, Taylor released a Christmas song titled Christmas Tree Farm, accompanied by a heartwarming music video comprising clips from her childhood. Another fascinating fact about Taylor Swift is that she has an aquarium in her living room, and it's not filled with fish or underwater wonders. No, in classic Taylor style, she opts for the unexpected and stocks it with vintage baseballs. While Taylor's connection to baseball may be mysterious, the visual spectacle of a living room aquarium filled with vintage baseballs is undoubtedly a unique and intriguing choice. It's just one of those fascinating details that make you wonder about the stories behind each baseball and what significance they hold for the singer. After all, when it comes to Taylor Swift, even her decor has an unusual touch and a dash of the unexpected. Up next is Taylor's musical talent roots. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, or in this case, the vocal talent doesn't stray too far from the opera stage. Taylor Swift's family tree boasts an operatic gem. Her grandmother, Marjorie Mullenkamp Finlay, was a professional opera singer. Taylor's musical journey shows the influence of her grandmother's operatic prowess. Swift recalls the thrill of hearing her grandmother sing, describing it as one of her earliest inspirations. Taylor and her grandmother look so much alike that it's a testament to the family connection. In a beautiful tribute, Taylor named a song after her grandmother, Marjorie, featured on the Evermore album. The connection goes beyond a namesake. Taylor even included some of her grandmother's vocals in the track, creating a touching musical homage to the woman who inspired her early love for music. Let's move on to her obsession with the number 13, which is more than just a superstition. Born on December 13, it's no wonder this number holds special significance for her. From turning 13 on Friday the 13th to her first album going gold in 13 weeks, 13 seems to follow her like a magical charm. Notably, her first #1 song had a 13-second intro, a delightful coincidence rather than a planned move. Swift even painted a 13 on her hand during every performance since her Fearless tour, a tradition embraced by her fans. The number 13 appears in her seating arrangements at award shows, whether seated in the 13th row or the 13th letter M. The 13 even influences her songwriting, with 5 songs peaking at number 13 on the Billboard Hot 100. Taylor celebrates milestones with the number 13 and leaves hidden gems for fans, like the 13 clouds in the Me music video.
Baby doll, when it comes to a lover, I promise that you'll never find another like me.
Or saying "That's my man" 13 times in her song Willow.
I'm begging for you to take my hand, wreck my plans, that's my man.
Even the 10-minute version of All Too Well ticks the clock at 10 minutes and 13 seconds. From albums with exactly 13 songs to teasing announcements on dates associated with 13, Swift's love for the number has become a delightful aspect of her identity. Aligning with this magic, she released the Era Tour concert on Friday, October 13, 2023. For Taylor Swift, the number 13 is more than a superstition. It symbolizes her journey's success. Whether coincidence or cosmic alignment, why mess with something that works so well? Moving up next to another crazy fact of what Taylor Swift would have been if not conquering the music scene. Well, Taylor Swift's talents extend beyond the stage, and at just 12 years old, she showcased her knack for storytelling by penning a novel titled A Girl Named Girl. The plot revolves around a mother who wishes for a son, but ends up with a girl. Interestingly, Taylor shared that the inspiration for this literary venture stemmed from a rather unexpected source, a shark that washed up on the family's dock during one summer in Stone Harbor, New Jersey. Fascinatingly, Taylor admitted, "I ended up writing a novel that summer because I wouldn't go in the water. I locked myself in the den and wrote a book when I was 14, because of a shark." The result was a 350-page story, completed and ready for print. While Taylor hasn't given any indication of publishing the novel soon, she has expressed a desire to write her autobiography. Reflecting on her fast-paced life, she mused, "Years from now, it would be cool to write a book about all the crazy stuff and the insane things I've gotten to do." Swift recognizes the need to document her whirlwind experiences to keep track of the incredible journey she's embarked on. In a unique move, Taylor filed for a trademark application for the title A Girl Named Girl in December 2015, renewing it multiple times. The next crazy fact might shock you, but it's true. Taylor once suffered from an eating disorder. Taylor Swift, like many celebrities, faced the harsh reality of unsolicited criticism regarding her body image, leading her to grapple with an eating disorder. The pressures of fame and constant scrutiny took a toll on her mental health, as comments and judgments about her appearance fueled unhealthy thoughts. Swift candidly shared how glimpses of paparazzi photos triggered negative perceptions of her body, fostering a cycle of unhealthy behaviors. The toll of the eating disorder extended to her performances, with symptoms interfering even when she was unaware of the underlying issue. Swift initially believed that feeling disoriented and weak after shows was normal. However, she eventually recognized that she was suffering from malnourishment. Over time, Swift embarked on a journey of self-discovery and recovery, finding balance in her life and overcoming the challenges posed by her eating disorder. While she acknowledges the impossibility of ignoring all comments, she emphasizes the importance of choosing which opinions to internalize, opting for those encouraging and motivating her rather than fixating on judgments that can undermine her well-being. Topping up the craziest thing about Taylor Swift is her love for Game of Thrones, which inspires her music. She revealed that much of her imagination was spent on the show, and the complex narratives of Game of Thrones influenced several of her songs. Swift explained that these songs were partly based on her personal experiences, but filtered through the lens of the iconic series. For instance, Taylor pointed out that Look What You Made Me Do is literally Arya Stark's kill list, showcasing how the series directly influenced her lyrical narratives. Swift credited Game of Thrones with shaping her entire outlook on storytelling, highlighting its ability to foreshadow stories and craft cryptic narratives. When Game of Thrones concluded, Swift experienced genuine heartbreak, comparing the emotional impact to the feeling of a breakup. She acknowledged the universal challenge of concluding such a beloved show, emphasizing that no matter how it ended, people would inevitably feel a sense of loss because it was over.